My name is Kat Gunn, and I have the Guinness World Record for the highest earning female gamer. The route into pro gaming started because of my family and my siblings. We would compete against each other, and it was always about being the best. I would fight my mom for chores, whether I'd win ice cream or I'd have to do the cat box because I lost. But naturally, there was always competition in my family. Then once Xbox Live came out, that's when I started to see my skill versus everyone in the world. And I wasn't too bad. So I started pursuing competitive gaming, and that's pretty much the start of the story. Halo was the game that I first started competing in, and I went to tournaments, I went to MLG, and not only that, Halo is kind of what won me the most money. It was part of a reality show where I had to face off against one other guy, first to 15 kills. I ended up getting 15, he got 1. Sorry, Yaz. So Halo to me it's a huge, significant portion of my competitive career. My top tips for somebody getting into pro gaming is, first of all, find a game that you're passionate about. Absolutely passionate about. Because if you're not, once it turns into that 8-hour day of playing that game, you're not going to want to do it. You're going to want to give up, you're going to want to play something else. You have to love the game you're playing. Another tip would be to practice, practice, practice. Just like any athlete, any sport, you have to be there, you have to be dedicated. A third tip would definitely be consider the fact that a lot of it is mental. So be healthy. Don't get lost in energy drinks, don't get lost in just eating pizza all day. Make sure that you are keeping your mind and body in peak performance because it will reflect in your gaming ability. And maybe another tip is to make sure you have a support system. Whether it's other pro gamers that you can compete against, someone to spar against, somebody to have a scrimmage with, other people help you improve. When it comes to the average person and telling them that I'm a professional gamer, I think a lot of them are shocked because I'm a female. That's starting to lose its stigma. Just the evolution of gaming in general, it's becoming huge. So when people meet me, they may have that idea of like, they wouldn't see that or they don't believe it. But once we get on the battlefield, there's no denying that professional gamers do exist, and they kind of make you feel bad for how much you may suck at the game that you're playing against them. My experience today has been a lot of fun. I haven't done a seriously professional photo shoot, as I would consider it, so it's really cool to see a bunch of talented people come together. This place we're at, Vasquez Rocks, actually reminds me of Blood Gulch, which is one of the very first maps that was available on Halo. When you come to places like this, they're very exotic, very unique. You know, not only have a lot of films been taken here, like Star Trek and all of that, but it does feel like a video game. It really does. So to be a part of Guinness World Records is, I never fathomed that. And to be recognized by it and to be part of the world records, I mean, it's a huge thing. The Guinness World Records, they, I think, really appreciate and kind of reconfirm that I have done something when it comes to competitive gaming. But I'll be back for another record. We'll see.